Hi, I'm Dr. John Shirk, and in this fifth and final video in this short video series, that's all about how to compete with other companies for technical talent using culture. The last piece of this is just sort of the mechanics of how you do your outreach. So we've talked about the whole status and the deep level of connection you have to get to a technician in order to create that right kind of culture. Talk about levels of wellness. We talked about the 4 Ps. What we need to talk about now is just the mechanics of how you go find those guys. You can reach out on Indeed, cross your fingers. You can reach out. I do some of this on Facebook when I do some recruiting. You can reach out on LinkedIn. There's different ways to go get them. However you go get them, referrals are also a great way to do it. People, paying for referrals from other people, other techs in the company. However you want to get names, that's go get them, right? You can probably figure that part out. The part you have to understand is that you need to get out of the mindset that I just lost a guy, so now I need a guy, and start thinking like a farmer, right? This is a 5 days a week thing. Not all day, 5 days a week, but you need to have an ongoing list of technicians that you would love to have work for you. And you need to then nurture that list using whatever means you want to. This is part of what I do with clients. You got to figure out what's your strategy. Do you want to nurture them with an email twice a month that all you do is talk about what are the keys to making technicians happy? So they're associating you with a great culture, right? You can take them to lunch, take them to dinner. There's a lot of things you can do, but the point is you have to build a relationship with them before offering the job. Let me say it again. You need to build a relationship with them before the job offer. If you wait until it's just the job offer, then you're going to have to make a fairly outlandish promise that you may or may not be able to keep. Because if they don't know you, they may be not liking where they are, but they don't know, so they don't know that you're not twice as worse. So you've got to build out these relationships before you make the job offer, okay? And get them talking with you about what is it that makes a great culture. You need to hear them tell you what their thoughts are. And as that relationship grows and you have an opening, you can make an offer to them to solve their problem with your promise and your program, right? That's what we talked about. But the point of this last piece of this is the prospect list and building the relationships before the offer. You wouldn't go out on a first date and ask somebody to marry you. And if they said yes, it's probably not good news, right? They need to get to know you a little first. And this is what it looks like to compete in this labor market for the best talent. People in the best labor market will not leave unless they know you or they know somebody, right? They will not just walk into a dark room backwards, okay? So that's the last piece of this thing. We talked about these other components. Now you got to build your prospect list, and you got to nurture the people on that list, all right? And I would say take your total number of technicians, and I would say half that number should be the size of your list. If you got 10 techs, you should probably have at least 5 people on that list. If you got 100 techs, you should have 50, right? Because not all those people are going to come, and you need to have a bench to, for example, know it's okay to cut loose a guy that you know you need to cut loose, but you're not sure if it's okay because you don't know if you don't have anybody in the wings. You need a bench. You need to have a set of people that you can make an offer to, and one of them is going to say yes, okay? So that's the last piece of the puzzle. Listen, I really wish you the best in your company. I wish your technicians the best. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. I don't have any problem answering kind of one-off questions and helping air conditioning owners all I can. If it gets to be more than that, obviously then it becomes a business relationship. But yes, please feel free to reach out, email me, comment on my brown bag lunch or on LinkedIn or on Facebook, and I'll see what I can do to help out. My name is Dr. John Shirk, and I'm here to help you get all the techs you need using culture.